Opening statements in a criminal jury trial is supposed to be, and it's typically where lawyers outline what they believe the evidence is going to be in the case, the evidence that you're going to hear and see from the witness stand. And that evidence typically consists of facts. Evidence is facts, not feelings. There will be 5 undisputed facts in the case. Fact number 1, the morning of July 28th, 2021, Tori Lang died by gunshot wound in Yellow River Park. That's an undisputed fact. That's the first undisputed fact. The second undisputed fact is Austin Ford is the only other person that's present, if you believe his statement to the police, when Tori Lang is shot, and he, Austin Ford, tells the police, Tori Lang shot herself. That's an undisputed fact. The third undisputed fact, Austin Ford talks to the police face-to-face 8 months after Tori Lang dies, which is also 8 months after the medical examiner has made the determination, I cannot tell if it is a homicide or a suicide. Medical examiner and Austin Ford didn't get together. The medical examiner makes a determination on July 29th, 2021. I cannot tell, based on the science, whether it was a suicide or a homicide. Well, she made that determination back on July 29th. She sticks by that very determination April of 2023. As we sit here today, there's no other medical examiner, expert, or scientist that has contradicted Dr. Terry. So that brings us to the fourth fact. Dr. Carol Terry has just extensive experience. She's going to tell you she's got like 61 or 6,200 autopsies. Let me just tell you right now, that's a very conservative number. That's a very conservative number. She probably has closer to 7,000 or 8,000 autopsies. Since 1990, when she began the study of pathology, when I mean study, I mean the residency. Medical school's over. She does a 5-year residency. She is and has been devoted to pathology. Absolutely devoted. So she's done 6,000 autopsies. And she will testify under oath the same way she testified at a prior hearing in April of 2023, that she can determine with scientific certainty that Tori Lang was lying down, face up, when she was shot. But she will tell you, Dr. Terry will, I cannot determine. The science cannot determine whether Tori Lang committed suicide or if somebody else shot her. That's the fourth fact. That's what Dr. Terry's going to tell you. Facts, not feelings. The fifth fact is, and you're going to learn this, the gun that Tori Lang brings to Yellow River Park belongs to her family. Tori Lang brings the gun and then shoots herself. There's no contradiction to that. The state now wants to talk about all the possibilities. Are the possibilities supported in the evidence? Well, that's not really that important because we get into our feelings now. We're getting into our feelings. He was supposed to be her friend. Listen. Can we just stick with the facts? The facts. Dr. Carol Terry, looking at the science, says it's just as likely that it was a suicide as it was a homicide. Now, we're going to twist that up. We're going to spend 3 days twisting that line right there up. We're going to twist and twist. It's assisted suicide because it's definitely not count 3. I was mad and then I decided to shoot. It's definitely not going to be result of a sudden, violent, and irresistible passion resulting from serious provocation. It's not going to be that at all, because the science is undisputed that Tori Lang lies down, face up when the bullet pierces her head. So there's not going to be any evidence of sudden, violent, or irresistible. That's just there. That's just there. I guess if you don't like the murder charge. So here's the only question you're going to have to deal with. Is it suicide, in which case my client is not guilty of anything, or is it assisted suicide, which is illegal? Because there's no question, based on the science, that's unrefuted. No expert. And Dr. Terry has not changed her opinion at all. So we're going to go back and forth, and we're going to twist this all around, but I'm telling you now what you're going to have to determine. And the state would like for you, get into your feelings and overrule the science. What? Let's just go with the facts. The judge will tell you at the end of trial, we got to look at the facts. You got to put your common sense with the facts. And when you put your common sense with the facts, the only just verdict in this case is going to be a not guilty on all the charges. Thank you very much. Thank you, Judge.